I'm doing very well, thank you. What's going on? Well, there's a lot going on. I'm recording my album, and it's going to be released next year. And I'm doing next year because I'm 10 years in the industry next year. And so I'm in the studio recording with both Ghanaian and Nigerian artists. I've got a lot going on now. I'm working on different kinds of projects as well, where I'm actually paying school fees for 100,000 girls within 10 years. And so, in the past 2 years, I've been working on that, and it's going quite well, all by myself. But mainly, I'm in the studio recording because as an artist, that's my first love and my first place. So, recording a few songs, so hopefully it's going to come out next year. 10 years in the industry, it's been fabulous. There's been ups and downs, there's been challenges, there's been times when you wanted to just give up, but then most part of it has been really exciting, it's been fun, and I would do it all over again if I had to. It's been a journey that was not predicted for me at all. I started music not even knowing what I was getting myself into, but so far, I think I've gone a bit far with music, and I'm happy with the position I'm in now. And so hopefully when I'm celebrating 10 years next year, I hope that the next 10 years to come is going to be more successful for me. But so far it's been good. The challenges have just been that being a woman in the industry, as we all know, sometimes it's just you're the only woman on the bill, especially when I started. Now it's easy, now it's fantastic because in Ghana we have a few more female artists popping up. But for me at that time, I wasn't deterred. It just motivated me and encouraged me to work hard. But so far, 10 years has been fabulous, and I'm looking forward to doing even more good work. Number one, will be the first time I ever heard my single, which is "You Lied to Me," on radio. That for me was like unbelievable. It was weird because I was just in the car driving, and this is someone who always wanted to sing but never knew that the time was now, and I'm just driving, and all of a sudden I hear my song "You Lied to Me" playing. That was fab for me. Number two was being on the same stage with Hugh Masekela, because I grew up listening to him, and he was like my mentor, like somebody I looked up to. And so performing with him on one stage and recording with him was fab for me. Number three, I would say that this sounds very funny, but it's just the ability to be able to do things on stage when things happen to you. I remember the first time I was performing on stage as well, I was really nervous. But then I got on stage and I just started doing my thing, and all of a sudden, all the lights on stage went off, and there was no lights. And I told myself, you're still gonna sing. And so I put the mic down and I was singing on top of my voice. And so that was the third thing. The fourth one will be, this was also really funny and interesting, memorable. But all these things are stage things for me because it's when I get on stage, that's my element. The fourth thing will be that I was performing on stage alongside Akon and Davido, and I'm wearing this outfit that had a button here, but it was too big, so I decided to push it with a clip. And while I was performing, it just ripped and it opened. So when it opened, I did a Michael Jackson move. I turned back and I buckled it up again. So that was it's memorable as well. And then the last but not the least is a combination of everything. It's a combination of being on stage with people, recording with different artists around the world, being on international stage with people like Beyonce and Usher, and it's just really a combination of everything, and also a platform and opportunity for me to also lend a helping hand and do charitable work for people and touching people's lives. So for me, these are the 5 memorable things that I think overall has been impactful in the 10 years of my career. From my first song till now, I think the genre of music is evolving every time. I think now music is, it's easy to do. You can record 5 songs in a day. Whereas when I started music at that time, which I still practice. I go to the studio, and most part of my music is live recordings. Even if they're gonna program a bit, I want to make sure that the guitars or the drum kicks and bass are maybe like really live performances. Music now is more party songs. It's songs that people want to jump to, people want to get excited. I guess people are just have had enough of being boring. We just want to go out there and have fun. I think that is changing now. In Ghana, we had the Zonto, which came, we had that Akaida, we had different kinds of music, but together I think the evolution of music for me has been a huge change. And also, evolution of music has been a huge change for me, basically, when it comes to music. and artists as well now are popping up for different angles, which makes it really good. And I can tell one distinctive thing as well is that female artists now are also popping up, which makes it really much more fun and exciting for me as a female artist in the industry. So yeah, that's what I can say for that. 2016 for me, I had a few really interesting parts and visions of it, because in the beginning I was a little really laid back. 2016, the beginning, I went off my old management, and so I was trying to find new management now. I was trying to get back into the pace. I mean, in Ghana, I have songs like Should I Die Me and all what, like top hits, and you hear it everywhere, and everybody's wedding. But in the beginning, it was a little slow for me. And in the middle, it picked up so well. I had a new single with the Steady featuring Ice Friends, which was like popping. And then the last quarter, which is now, had Becca, a song that is also making waves. 2016 for me has been more revealing, a stage where I had to mature and grow by myself, because I was out of my old management, who I was with for 8 years. And so it was a stage for me it was like time for me to discover myself. Going into 2017 is going to be more exciting, because even now I have already recorded songs with the likes of Party Ranking, and we're looking at releasing even in January. And so for me, going into 2017, I think it's going to be more fab and more exciting, and it's going to be more work, more exposure, more visibility for me in 2017. So I'm still carrying my music from 2016 to 2017. Hopefully it's going to be much better than that. The soon to drop album doesn't have a name yet. I mean, that's one thing I always do. Usually I pick a song on my album to become the title of the album, but this time I don't think it's going to be that. I have ideas as to what the name is going to be, which I've jotted down, but I couldn't give you a specific album title, because the album is coming out next year, July or August, and I want to be able to compile all the songs and put them together before I give you the title of an album. But I could assure you it's to do with the ability to be myself, and ability to come out, and ability to discover myself as a woman, being evolving from being a girl in the industry into a woman now. So, I already spilled one out, which is the one with Party Ranking, so let's just leave it there for now. But we're working with a few other people from South Africa, even here in Nigeria still, and it's going to be good. I know for sure I'm going to be doing something with DJ Spinner, because we already have a beat we're working on. So the first one will be Trillions from Ice Prince. I like Trillions, was good. Ohema, Mr. Easy, and DJ Spinner. Becca, Becca. This is the third. Fourth will be Becca, She, and I mean it. And then Steady featuring Ice Prince and Money, and then that'll be 5. Now the 6th one will be Party Ranking and Sakodi and Nuki Simbe, and then also Wigging. I think that I'll go for Party Ranking again, because I like his My Woman with Wendy Cole. That's also really a good one for me. Yemi Alade, Africa, was popping for me. I like that song so much. It's very African. It's very it's amazing. And then my 9th one, 9th will be in Ghana, EL, Coco, For God. That's really good. That's a really song. And then the last one will be Efia and Mr. Easy as well. What's the title of the song? Skin Tight, yes. Right now I'm feeling Stoneboy, Sarkodie, EL, Efia, Miss V, VVIP, Bisake Day. Of course I'm feeling myself, I'll take myself out, there's 3 more. I'll take myself, there's 3 more. I'm feeling, again in Ghana, I'm feeling, I think Adina, she's a young girl coming up, she's doing really well as well. Adina is doing really good. Shatawale is popping as well in his own field. And the last but not the least, which would be number 10, will be, what am I feeling? Mr. Easy. Okay, Ghana Fonina, maybe send a catcher and say, Becca, Midomopa, Midamasama supporting music from the beginning till now. Maybe 10 years of industry next year. And I'm asking you all, so I'm support Becca, support the Becca music. And it's all about passion and determination. And to go ahead, go out there and make a life for yourself. I love you and Nyamin Sham, God bless you all. Mwah.